Happy morning to everyone. Welcome to my channel Biotech Info, and today we are going to discuss about the important MCQs related to the ecology chapter and also the important diagrams related to the biology section which are going to enhance your marks. Before getting into it, don't forget to subscribe my channel, click the bell icon. If you click the bell icon, you will get the notifications of our recent post. Ecology is a study of the interaction of living organisms with their environment. It's going to include the living things called as an biotic factors and also non-living things called as an abiotic factors. The word ecology was coined by the Greek scientist Ernest Haeckel in 1866, and also ecosystem is a word which is coined by G. Transley in 1935. So let us get into the MCQ. The first question is, which one of the following is not a functional unit of an ecosystem? The options they have given, the first one is energy flow, B option is decomposition, C option is productivity, and D option is stratification. Energy flow, it is otherwise going to be called it as a calorific flow, or it is going to refers to the flow of energy through a food chain. Next one, decomposition. What is a decomposition? It is a rupture or disintegration of the complex organic matter into the simple organic matter. Then comes the productivity. What is the productivity? Productivity refers to the rate of the production of the biomass by the organisms or the individuals or the population or the community. Next, what is a stratification? Stratification refers to the layers of an ecosystem. It is not a part of it. So we have to easily say that the option D is the correct one. Next one, the natural reservoir of the phosphorus is, they have given an option A as rock, B as fossils, C seawater, D animal bones. See here, B option, which is a fossil, seawater as well as animal bones. These three comes under the reservoirs of the carbon. But the rock is a reservoir of the phosphorus in the form of phosphates. So A option is correct. When you are circling it, first make an outline and then fill the total part. Okay. The next one. Which one of the following is a characteristic feature of a cropland ecosystem? Options they have given, A option has absence of weeds, B option ecological succession, C option absence of soil organisms, D option the least genetic diversity. First, let us know what is a cropland ecosystem. Cropland ecosystem will have a major crop cultivated in a given area, and it shows the diversity in a very least content, and it is a man-made one, and also the man is going on doing its level best to modify the cropland to get the minimum get the maximum benefit out of it. Now, ecological succession, it's it is a process of an ecosystem where you can see the change, and it has two types, like the primary succession as well as a secondary. And next one, absence of the soil organisms, it's not. The least genetic diversity, we can say. Then comes most animals that live in a deep oceanic waters are tertiary consumers, detrivorous, primary consumers, and secondary consumer. Here we can easily say that most of the animals that live in a deep oceanic water. So this primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumers are not related. So the B option is correct, which is going to be called it as an detritivores. Next one. Secondary productivity is a rate of formation of new organic matter by consumers, decomposers, producers, or the parasites. See here, what is a parasite? Which is going to withdraw the nutrition from the other organism. So this option is not the correct one. Then comes is what are decomposers, which are going to depend upon the dead and decaying organisms. Then what is that they have given you? Next one, biomass generated due to the primary producers and the primary productivity. So the plants are going to be called it as primary producers. They are asking here here what is a secondary productivity, then it is going to be done by the consumers. So A option is the correct one. Then comes the next question. Which of the following is a primary consumer in a maize field ecosystem? Options they have given as grasshopper, wolf and phytoplankton and lion. Which one is a primary consumer? Means which is going to depend upon the plant, right? The option is A, that is a grasshopper. Seventh question is, which one of the following is not a gaseous biogeochemical cycle in ecosystem? The option they have given is sulfur cycle, phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle. Actually, we have to understand what is this B, that is called as a phosphorus cycle. Then comes identify the possible link A in the following food chain. The plant, which is going to be called it as a producer, then insect, then frog, and they have given here A, what should be there in that particular food chain, and eagle it is mentioned. Now the options are, first A is a rabbit, B is wolf, C is cobra and D is a parrot. So we can know that C is a cobra is the correct answer. Next one, which one of the following is now being commercially produced by biotechnological procedures? First one is nicotine, B is morphine, C is quinine and D is insulin. The D option is the correct one, that is insulin. Next question, the process of RNA interference, which is represented in the form of capital R, N, A and small I, has been used in the development of plant resistant to. First option nematodes, B option fungi, C option viruses, D option insects. First we have to know what is this RNAi. It is a post-transcriptional gene silencing, and it was the A option is the correct one, that is nematodes. The next one, which ecosystem has the maximum biomass? They have given an option like grassland ecosystem, pond ecosystem, lake ecosystem and forest ecosystem. By seeing these options, we can easily identify and trigger the answer, that is a forest ecosystem is the correct one. Coming to the point of, don't forget to overview the diagrams, because we have seen PYQs which are having the diagram based questions which are going to enhance your marks, or you can say these are the supplements to score good, right? And what are those diagrams that you have to overview is about the Krebs cycle. It is otherwise going to be called it as a tricarboxylic acid cycle or the citrus acid cycle. Next one, lac operon, and the next one is population interaction, that is in the form of a table. And next one, micro and macronutrients, what are those, and cycle is also there. Next one, body fluids and circulation, and next the sixth one is also oxygen dissociation curve, which is in the form of a graph. And next one, seventh one, anatomy of the muscle and the sarcomere. And the eighth one, evolution of the plant forms through geological periods. So don't forget to overview the diagrams, and don't forget to have an overview of all the chapters related to the biology, physics and chemistry.